A dog at the bottom of your stairs is not asking for attention. It's waiting for you. Once you take that first step, the countdown begins. No one who has gone beyond the fourth stair has ever returned. Don't take that chance. Stay until the end to understand why. This is not a neighborhood rumor. This is not a superstition. This is a county-wide emergency. If your dog is standing at the bottom of your stairs, do not go down. Do not call to it. Do not ask it why it waits there, frozen, staring upward with its mouth slightly open, as though it is listening for you. Once you place your foot on the first step, you have already given it what it wants, and no one who continued beyond the fourth step has been seen again. This is an urgent message issued at 10:34 p.m. by the Department of Public Safety in coordination with County Animal Control and local authorities. Please remain calm. Please remain inside. This message is not a test. Over the last few hours, verified reports have spread across multiple neighborhoods. Families describe the same sequence of events. Dogs that were previously sleeping, playing, or following their owners from room to room suddenly relocate to the base of the staircase and become perfectly still. They stand there, as if rooted into the floorboards, shoulders squared, eyes locked on the landing above. They do not pan. They do not blink. They do not respond to their names. It may seem like they're just paying attention, but when you look closer, the stillness is absolute. No response, not even when you clap. The air in the room feels different. It feels colder. One owner in the area tried everything to coax their dog away. A bowl scraped across the kitchen floor produced no reaction, and even the dog's favorite leash did nothing. It didn't flinch. It didn't react. In fact, when the owner clapped loudly beside their shepherd's ear, they felt the warmth of its breath but didn't see the chest rise and fall. Only when she backed away did the dog's mouth hinge a fraction wider, as though something inside it was adjusting, trying to get a better look at her. She shut the kitchen door and waited. The dog remained at the stairs. Understand this. This is not guarding behavior. This is not normal vigilance. The animal's posture is wrong. The angles are wrong. Its weight is too far forward, as if the animal is leaning without moving, pre-tilted toward the first step, holding itself in place with effort. Its mouth hangs open in a patient, almost listening shape. The longer you stare, the more you'll feel as though the dog's throat is watching you. But don't test it, because once you set foot on the first step, the sequence begins. The eyes will widen. They'll expand beyond their natural limits. The color will fade. The blackness will swallow the iris and the shine of the cornea. The pupils spread, spilling over the iris in a way you thought only fiction could do. You might hear a sound, faint at first, like a loose nail, a rickety pipe, something distant, then closer. But it isn't the house settling. It is coming from the dog. It's wet, hesitant clicking like a latch working behind a door. Something unfastening itself, one tooth at a time. On the second step, the neck begins to lengthen. Not forward, but up, pulled by a thread only the dog can see. Vertebrae stack higher than the banister. The jaw drops further than what should be comfortable. Its mouth opens wide, wider than it should, to show teeth that seem to go on forever. But it's not the teeth that make your skin crawl. It's the sound. A low, wet note that hums through the dog's throat, vibrating through the air like something trying to break free. The third step brings the laughter. The sound resolves into short, sharp bursts that aren't human. They're not your name. They're not your family's voices. It's the shape of a sound learning how to be pleasant, learning how to invite. Don't mistake it. This is not a playful sound. This is not a dog asking for attention. It is a sound measuring your distance. If you continue beyond the fourth step, no statement from witnesses ever continues. In 17 confirmed homes tonight, the last sounds recorded are a creak of old wood, a breath taken too quickly, then a heavy impact against drywall. Doors were forced open minutes later, but the owners were gone, vanished. In every instance, the dog had returned to its place at the bottom of the stairs, facing the landing, unmoving, its eyes restored to their previous size and color. The mouth closed again, like nothing had happened, but the owners were gone, and the authorities cannot explain it. Tranquilizers have failed. Leashes have snapped. In one case, the dog's weight did not match its size when lifted, surging suddenly as though something heavier than bone was contained within it. In one report, a responder saw a glimmer deep inside the dog's throat, like a window catching light, before contact was lost. The room smelled of metal and wet wood. The dog remained where it had been placed by no one. Do not descend. Do not test it. Do not address it as your pet, because the animal is not yours. It wears a familiar shape, a familiarity that will make you feel cruel for refusing it. You may think you can ignore it, walk past it, or comfort it, but you must not. You must not go down. It will tremble slightly, as if cold. It will angle its ears toward your footsteps. It will let the soft pads of its paws squeak as it shifts, as though eager to climb. But it will not climb. It will not move until you do. Understand this. The staircase is a countdown. The treads are the seconds. The risers are the throat. The angle of descent pulls you into the line of its gaze. And once you are aligned, there is no language that can warn you fast enough. The first step is the threshold. Do not take it. If you have already taken the first step, stop. Step back if you can, but do not turn your back on the stairwell. Do not blink. Speak to anyone upstairs in a steady voice. Tell them to close the door between you and the landing. If a door cannot be closed, put your hand on the wall and feel for air. If the air is warmer where the dog opens its mouth, you are too close. If you are alone and the staircase is empty, do not be reassured. Some callers report their dogs returning from their waiting places, wagging, yawning, and leaning into their owner's hands. The animals moved easily again, blinked, drank water. The tension releases, and it may feel like the night has passed. But the house is never quite the same. Somewhere upstairs, someone may laugh quietly as though embarrassed. There may be no one upstairs to laugh, but the sound is unmistakable. Your dog will lie down, sleep soundly again, mouth open just a fraction. Every vent in the house will draw in a long breath. The dog's ear may twitch as it dreams. And if the house is quiet and your staircase is empty, do not be reassured. It does not mean the danger has passed. If your dog waits at the bottom of the stairs, you must not go down. It is not a test of love. It is not a question of courage. It is a door standing open in a place where there was never a door, using your animal to hold it open. And when you go down, you may think you are only proving to yourself that you are not afraid, or you might be testing a creep in the wood. But the house will agree with you. The dog will laugh, but not for you, and the rest will be quick.